So welcome everyone. I'm Laurie and welcome to our self-care and service practice in the love, peace, and harmony field. And today we are continuing our series and we are delving into relationships. And you can think of it as relationships with yourself for your own growth and self-care. Or if you have relationships and you want to enhance it, relationships are great support for your well-being and can also support your self-care and wellness journey. So we will talk about some points from the book. This is called The Love Prescription: 7 Days to More Intimacy, Connection, and Joy. This is by the Gottmans, John and Julie Schwartz Gottman. They are well known in the field, creators of the Love Lab, as they call it, at the University of Washington. I believe it was there. And so they base a lot of their work on some research. So I thought I'd go over some of the keys that they talk about, and we can go about enhancing our relationship. So let's get started. And we can start by just taking a moment to check in. You can close your eyes, take a nice natural breath, and just notice how you are doing today. And notice, as we've done in previous sessions, we are noticing how our thoughts are, our emotions, our bodily symptoms or sensations, and our actions and behavior. Again, we do this without judgment. We just want to be aware, for with awareness, we can then transform and learn from anything that has been happening with us, our own experiences. Okay, so you can give yourself a number where you are. And as I mentioned, today we will be going through some relationship tips. So we will talk about this love map and this love map visualization with the love, peace, and harmony field. And actually, this is a second chapter, second day tip. These are some of the tips that they've mentioned in their book. And last week that when we met, we talked about making contact and to connect with others. And this time is about asking a big question. So what they mean by that from my reading is to be curious, to explore. And when you're being curious, you're able to create a love map. So it's like they say, become a topographer, right? Create a love map. And by asking questions, whether it's for yourself to learn more about yourself and your self-care, or to look into the relationships to see what is it that can be enhanced. Because as we move through life, relationships can change. And it could be with partners, and they work mainly with partners, but it could be with friends or family, with children, as people get older, colleagues. So whoever it is that you want to change the relationship with. And basically, it is about knowing more about them. And we're going to do this in the love, peace, and harmony field. And as we've mentioned in previous sessions, in the love, peace, harmony field, the thought is that everything has its own vibratory field, and each of our vibrational fields are connected in the quantum field of the collective. So with relationships, every person has their vibrational field. Every relationship will have a vibrational field. So when we align with the vibrations of love, peace, and harmony, we can not only uplift our lives, but we can also support the uplifting of the world, which we believe carries great power and a wonderful service that we can all do So we'll start with our own selves in our own home. And so we'll get into our meditation. And I want you to, we're going to start by just creating a safe space for doing this meditation. And because we are doing it on relationships as well, sometimes some relationships can feel safe. Some relationships may be a bit rocky and may not feel as safe. So we're going to start this imagery so our bodies can relax. So as we've had in previous sessions too about the stress response, we want to get our bodies to a more restorative space, getting our baseline down. So let's do that now. So close your eyes and just imagine the scene of love, peace, and harmony around you. So we have these calligraphies with the messages of love, peace, and harmony. And you want to expand that to all around you. So even though the love, peace, and harmony is on the screen in front of you, imagine that the message, the frequency and vibration is 360 degrees around you, above you, and below you. Some of you may be familiar with visualizations and creating a scene in your mind, an imagery. It could be outdoor or indoor, but a place that you feel safe, that your body has an opportunity to relax and restore. If you haven't done it, you can do so now. Think about an area, a time that you felt safe, and allow yourself to create this safe space in your mind. So no matter where you are, you can always connect imaginally and connect with these messages of love, peace, and harmony. Take a nice breath, inhaling through your nose. Inhale to your lower abdomen. Imagine this light of love, peace, and harmony. Exhale the message of love, peace, harmony. Expand throughout your body, relaxing you, going deeper and deeper relaxed. And as you're feeling more relaxed, knowing that you are in your safe space, think about any relationship that you would like to improve. For those of you who've had one from last week, you can continue that relationship. It could also be, as I mentioned, a relationship with yourself. And you would just be applying these principles to yourself. What I want you to now think about is what questions can help you learn more about yourself or your partner or someone that you want to enhance relationships with. Okay. So as we mentioned, creating a love map is like being a topographer. You are exploring the landscape, you are learning things, and it could be big question things, or it could be smaller questions or more fun questions. For example, it'd be like, what are some of the things you want to do to make your life more fulfilled? So maybe even asking partners, some people have like bucket lists asking, oh, what are on their bucket lists? Could be, what do you want to be remembered for? Right? How has your life changed in the past year? Or what are your dreams right now? So these are some of maybe the bigger questions, but it doesn't necessarily have to be so serious. It could be what would be your perfect house or designed house? If you could wake up tomorrow with 3 new skills, what would it be? It could be things like after a show you watch, like, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite character? Why? So it's just getting to know more about that person and allowing yourself to explore their inner world. Okay. So if you're doing it with yourself, asking yourself these questions: what is it that you like? What is it that inspires you? What are your values? What are your dreams or ideals or philosophies? It can be as big or small, and small doesn't have to be not meaningful, but small can still give, it could be, like a lighter question, but it could still be very valuable. We're not judging the size of the question. We're just allowing you to reflect on some questions that would help you to learn more about your partner. So I want you to just relax in the love, peace, and harmony field. Take a moment to quiet your heart, quiet your mind, and see if there are questions that come to you that you could either ask yourself and answer, or that you may want to pose to the person that you are wanting to connect with and enhance your relationship with. And at this time, you can maybe write down those notes for yourself. I'll give you a few moments. Allow yourself to feel the love, peace, and harmony field, relaxing you, supporting you, helping you to align with your highest self, to receive the guidance from your own highest self as to what are questions that you can learn more, be curious about for yourself if you haven't really looked within, or for that person that you want to create a more positive connection. And you can write down those questions. And now I want you to visualize that you are with that person. And we're going to rehearse, so to speak. And you're asking that question, whether it's to yourself or with another person. And imagine yourself doing this. So for some of us, this may not feel familiar. And so you can see where would be a place that you can start so you can feel more comfortable. There's questions such as, what are the 5 movies that changed your life that you feel, and why? And imagine keeping the conversation going. Asking follow-up questions, and just seeing that you are interacting more positively, more supportively. And depends on the person that you're working with, you may have to model it first, right? So maybe offer some information about yourself. You can say, I was thinking if I had another career, this is what I would like to do. How about you, right? You could also imagine maybe going on a walk or a hike and allowing yourself to ask different questions and not to get deterred if they look at you funny or uh, sarcastically. Just allow yourself to keep yourself in love, peace, and harmony, and continue until you feel that they are getting more familiar, and see them responding with love, peace, and harmony. That they answer you, or they also maybe ask you a question. And imagine that with every information that they're giving, you are understanding where they are. Maybe they're short or curt in their answer, but integrating things from last week about connecting and empathizing and picking up cues, you can make a connecting comment. Like, oh, was it a long day today? How are you feeling? Right? So you can combine asking these questions with that bids for connection and offering them a positive connecting tip. Okay. And see and feel the message of love, peace, and harmony infusing into your relationship. Again, it could be relationship with yourself. How many of us have asked ourselves these questions? Maybe we watched a show that we enjoyed, but we didn't go deeper than saying, oh, that was great. But maybe we can ask ourselves, why? What did we like about it? Maybe it was important themes and values. The character has, similar values, or they were very selfless. We appreciated uh, the upbeat character, or the pure character, or the selfless character, hardworking character. Can tell us more about ourselves. So if you want to go inside first, especially for those of us who are feeling a bit more on the, overstress, these are some questions. I might start with yourself, but if you are maintaining and want to enhance, then I would go with people around you. Okay. So again, wherever you are, no need to judge, just whatever feels comfortable, what you're ready for. Again, inhale, breathe in the messages and the light, frequencies and vibrations of love, peace, and harmony. Imagine that it's going into the relationship that you're working on. Feel that relationship full of love, peace, and harmony. And if you're noticing that there is some discomfort within yourself in doing the activity of connecting, asking questions to yourself or a loved one, notice where you're feeling that discomfort. Where in your body are you feeling like, oh, I don't think it will work, or I feel weird doing it? That's perfectly okay. Just notice where in your body that you need, where that resistance or that discomfort is. And just bring in that light of love, peace, and harmony into that area. Inhaling this light of love, peace, and harmony. Exhale, let that light expand in that area. Allowing you to bring more light. And as you bring that light of love, peace, and harmony, one way that you can learn more about yourself is the FACE method that we used. We're facing ourselves. FACE is also an acronym from many of the steps that we do with Dr. Lynn's Tao Science, for those of you who are familiar with her Tao Science book. And she does a lot of different meditations. And I just arranged it so I can remember. So F is to feel and focus on this beautiful positive field. This is something I've kind of added that helped my clients. So we stay in the light and we feel where we feel the discomfort or the tension, any resistance, right? For doing these steps that they found helpful. And just shining that light there. So feel and focus the field, feel and focus where the discomfort. A is just going to be aware of it, acknowledge it without judgment. So we get to know a part of ourselves. What is it that we're holding? Beliefs, mindsets, attitudes, ego attachments that no longer serve. And imagine this light of love, peace, and harmony radiating into that area, illuminating the discomfort. C is to compassionately connect, and E is to enlighten. So imagine this light, higher frequency, enlightening the area we're connecting with compassion. We're just connecting with it. We're bringing this love, peace, and harmony, this light of love, peace, and harmony there. And we're just noticing what comes up without judgment, without attachment. We're just noticing. And we may be aware of ourselves. What are some things that we carry that may not serve us in the highest way? So some of you may have insights about yourself. Some may just see colors, shapes, but imagine the light just going in to bring love, peace, and harmony to you, your relationship with your chosen person. And again, just bring the love, peace, and harmony, noticing where if there's any discomfort. If it shifts, just follow it. Where in your body you're holding it. Releasing all that doesn't serve. So we may be holding judging messages of ourselves, another. Maybe you might note with relationships there are some past hurts or challenges that make you prevent wanting to build a connection or what we call like create a love map with the other person. Whatever it is, no judgment. We're just going to bring the messages of love, peace, and harmony deeper within that to bring that message, that frequency and vibration into your relationship. And feel that light coming into your body. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Just have you listen to a few moments of the music of love, peace, and harmony. Continue to relax. And we're going to just thank yourself for taking this time to connect yourself with another loved person, a person that you want to enhance a relationship with. And you're going to thank the field and let your heart continue to be in a state of love, peace, and harmony. Feeling positive that you can transform any aspect of your life and your relationships to help you feel happier and healthier. As positive relationships really help with our own well-being, it can help us care for ourselves, and it can also help us serve. So as we are getting better and better at self-care, we can be there and serve others. So this is a wonderful way to give to yourself and also give to others. So I would love to see what others are feeling about this meditation. And let me see in the chat today. So thank you, Gregory, for sharing. He's sharing a question that he had for himself. So we get to learn more about him. If I had another chance, I would have chosen to become a medical doctor. And so, wow, great, Gregory. We'd love to know why. We can explore that. Those of you who know Gregory, we can enhance our relationship with him. And the movies that elevated his life were The Graduate, The Unbearable, lightness of being, the unbearable lightness of being, the painted veil and the razor's edge. And any movie written and directed by Mel Brooks. So he listed Blazing Saddles, High Anxiety, and Woody Allen, Hannah and Her Sisters. And 6 was Alfred Hitchcock movies, Rear Window, To Catch a Thief. And he said, thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed the program. And I'm glad he said the program said you really care for us. Yes, and this is a wonderful group. And also for those online, we'd love to get to know you better. And so you can continue to work on this and share your comments. This will be posted later on YouTube, and you can also rewatch, share it with others, and you get to, share about yourselves in the comments as well. And most of you are aware, we are, it's the end of the year. And so just a few announcements that this is the last live class for this year, because the next 2 weeks is right before the holidays, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and that we will resume I think, probably the second week in January. So, but those of you who are on our text list, we will keep you informed. And those online or joining us for the first time, we have a whole playlist of past sessions. So I would hope that you will continue your self-care practice. You can go back and watch any other video. We have many, 70, 80 from last year and this year. And so if you missed any classes, you can go back, or maybe there's one that speaks to you, go back and choose a class. And we hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. And for those who are in the first time, if you like the music that was playing, we do have, it is the Love, Peace, and Harmony Foundation. A wonderful time to offer this. This is a gift from the foundation, the QR code for the instrumental. They do have these also on a shorter version on Spotify as well. And if this is the season of giving, if you would love to support the Love, Peace, Harmony Foundation, that would also be great and a wonderful service. So again, thank you everyone for taking the time today. Remember, self-care is service. To increase your self-care is to increase the quality of your service. So thank you everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day and your the month. Happy holidays. Aloha. Bye-bye. Stop the live stream. And if anybody else wanted to share, Mom mentioned to Gregory that she's feeling better. Thank you, Gregory, for asking about how Mom is doing. Thank you, everyone, for your.
Bye, Laurie. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Laurie.
Have a great week. Bye-bye.